Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So do you want to know the empowering message that I heard was, I felt spirit come through and like a party was happening, a big celebration, and it's for you. And it's for you because you overcame something. There was an old cycle, an old pattern that took you so long to clear. And so they're saying congratulations. To you, it doesn't seem like you did a really big victory. To you, I'm seeing you not thinking anything happened. You're like, why celebrate? Like there's nothing great going on. I look around me and everything's the same. But your guides are saying that's not true. What you just did, you have to give yourself so much more credit for, because you were brought with two options. You had two choices, and one of those choices was to tempt you. It wanted to keep you stuck in old karmic loops, but you didn't choose that one. And it was presented to you in such a pretty package. It was like, this is, it was like your future wrapped up in a bow, but it wasn't true. It was false. And so you got this temptation. It was given to you. And rather than not look at it with your spiritual eyes, they were hoping that you would unwrap it quickly, sign that contract or something, but not actually look what it is. And to me, it kind of seemed like Pandora's box. And so you were like, no, thank you, right? At Pandora's box, she opens it up and all the fears and everything come out. And, you know, even if you did choose that route, you would have still worked through it, because at the bottom of Pandora's box, the last one to come out was hope. So there is hope. And they're telling me that you actually already did that cycle so many times. You've opened that box so many times that you didn't even know that this time it was presented to you, because it comes in different ways every time. It's not going to be the same thing over and over again, but this time, it was illusioned. They took this Pandora's box, gave it to you, and you didn't fall for it. So your soul really did finally learn that lesson, right? They're like, you learned the lesson of the difference between what is love and what is lust. And all those in between, they say. So let's shuffle and see if there's any more messages to come out. Okay, we'll get that one in a second. How many do I need? 5, they say. Ooh, it's a big read today. How many of this one? 4 or... doesn't matter. Okay. 2. Okay, we still have to get 2 more, but let's just get it started. So we've got light, we've got solitude, and we have believe in magic. So light, solitude, and believing magic. So that's that toxic cycle or pattern of loop that you let go of. It was being dependent on people outside of yourself. So by going into solitude, tapping into your light, that is, that's the key, they say. That's what, okay, they really want to say, especially this one where it says believe in magic, that was in the reverse. Again, you don't see things. Things seem so boring right now. It seems so blasé-da, they keep saying. And what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Maybe there's a synchronicity in that. But there really is such a huge shift that if you could, you looked at it, right? You learned the patterns. You felt drawn away from that Pandora's box because you had the spiritual sight to see that all that glitters isn't gold. But what they want you to see now is the magic in the dull, boring things around you. The mundane, they say. Blasé-da, however it's properly said, and mundane. Something to do with that, like gray and dreary. There's something really beautiful in there, in the gray void, for you to see that light again. So let's see what the next two are. It is last quarter moon. It's too messy. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. It says reflect on your priorities. And new moon in Leo, shine on. So here we've got Aquarius and Leo, which are complementary on the wheel. They tend to be like opposites. So what do you want to talk about these opposites? They're saying they're polar opposites. It's the dualities within you. So that's that. Okay, now they're going back to this one. They're saying to go back to the solitude. It says, think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So, Pandora's box came to you. It was gifted up in the most beautiful presentation ever. It was lust and all the other shadows in between, they say. And you didn't give in to lust. They tried to present it as love, I hear. Unconditional love. But it just seemed off. And you just had this inkling that you're like, you know, this just doesn't seem like the path for me. So, letting go, going back into the quiet times. I'm now seeing this pendulum and this split in between us. In between you, or the body, we'll say. Us is the wrong word. But let's see what else they want to focus on. They want to go back to the Aquarius. Oh no, I got something in my eye. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is being alone. It said to sit in solitude. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So you had that box, that treasure chest was given to you overflowing with gold. And you said, no, thank you. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to wait. I know that this one's not mine, but the next one will be. And so I am seeing Aquarius is the water bearer. They're the ones that bring the wisdom from the heavens down into the earth. In a temperance matter, right? It's about the physical into the non-physical and blending and creating it. So this one says, reflect on your priorities, right? So imagine this as the water bearer coming down to give that wisdom, right? We got the ocean, the knowledge, the wisdom, emotions, stirring up everything. So just sit there, be patient, they say. This Aquarius light bearer, bringing the water, see, I see this water coming up, clearing all the illusions from the moon, and then coming into us. It's going to turn that non-belief into belief. And then while you're sitting there in your light, you're going to realize that the next one is for you. The next one is the golden opportunity, right? When you go into a sunflower, it is like a spiral, but like goes and goes and goes. So when you sit there, that last one went. That wasn't your seed, but so many seeds are planted. There is one coming for you. And this treasure chest, that's yours. It's not a physical one outside of you. It is that divine one given to you in that contemplation. It's going to be an idea or a eureka aha moment. It's going to be a spark of, I never saw things that way, but I see so clearly, and the path is now clear. There was something here about clearing. So what do we need to clear? They say the path is already clear because you didn't take on Pandora's box. You didn't engage in the lower frequencies. They tried to trick you, but again, you had the spiritual eyes. So please trust and believe with your spiritual eyes that what's meant for you will come. So I'm seeing I'm just trying to get this last message out before we wrap up. But the thing is this next one is, you saw with your spiritual eyes, the last one, that the real physical thing in front of you wasn't yours. But then this one comes, you're not going to see the physical thing in front of you. It's an energetic one. So you still need to see with your spiritual eyes, they're saying. You still need to believe. And so when it comes, I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit harder, because last time you passed that with flying colors. Now we're just going to raise it a little bit more, a little bit more. Now you really need a little bit more trust in the divine to bring that to you. And let it be. Stop trying to force things. Stop like OCD, hyperfixate on your dreams, right? So that anxious part, you don't want to manifest with that. We want to manifest with love. We want to be open. We want to bring things to us that are at the same frequency as we are. And it's coming. So you're sitting there. It is a little bit drab, but trust. Believe in the process. It says, open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says, you are part of nature, and you too are magical. So now, this is the last wrapping up message. As I said, the last one was, it still kind of goes back this way. So we have that wisdom pouring in to you, giving you this wisdom. This wisdom shines your light. And so now it's like saying you're a part of nature as well, right? The next thing that's going to come might just be your glow. Pay attention to what makes you glow, because you can't see that with your physical outside eyes, but it's just how you know that the right thing is. Let's say you're going to like a crystal store. Which rock is yours? Maybe you'll feel a pull to one, but maybe you look at them all and there's 100 of them. They're all the same. They were all from the same place, right? It was maybe even the same rock broken up into 100 pieces. But maybe just that one piece is for you, because in that one piece, in those grooves, they have the record keeper of the information that you need. And so how do you know that that one's for you? It might glow. It might have that frequency that is just a little bit more tuned to you, right? Use your spiritual eyes all the time in this world around you. You're magical. The world's magical. Magic isn't as scary as everyone thinks it is, because it's just the essence of nature. The sun shines. Energy is energy, and love is love. It only gets weird when we try to rush things, or we see ourselves as not part of the things, right? As we see ourselves in lack, is what they're trying to say. You're not in lack. So keep sitting there, even if you're in that gray void spot. It's better than being super covered and in the dark and not even knowing. You've passed that one lesson, that one that really wanted to bring you back down to the dark. You passed it. So keep glowing, keep shining, keep trusting your intuition, and keep trusting that the divine is always guiding you in perfect time, and the perfect thing will come to you. Don't rush, and just trust. Okay, we'll leave it there. Have a good day. Bye, guys.